you were in school, and then, 15 years later, and I graduated in 2011, just the mentality of coaches now, it was like bark down your throat, like if you don't do this, then you're not playing. And dude, it's like a gray matter of, like you gotta be their friend, but they want somebody that's going to hold them accountable.
Yeah, and I do. And I was old school coached, and I got yelled at a lot. I yell a lot, but I'm going to turn around and I don't necessarily think it's all negative, but I can act like a fool sometimes. But most of the time, I'll turn around and, they can really tell that I really want good things out of them. It's not that I hate them or I think they're horrible because they didn't do this, that, and the other thing. But, it's just, I don't know.
Another thing is each kid is just different. I personally, I didn't like when coaches yelled down my throat, but some kids, dude, that's what they need and that's what they respond to.
I mainly probably, I guess I'm like a glorified cheerleader or something. I do scream and yell like I'm going to win a bet on this or something. That's kind of what I do. And sometimes if I have a tantrum, it's just getting everybody going. Like I probably tore my shoulder rotator cuff 2 years ago for throwing a water bottle because I wasn't seeing good effort, and I pretty much blame it on that throw. And I still can't throw. And I was wanting to make a softball, baseball comeback this summer. It ain't gonna happen. I can't throw still.
Yeah.
I can lift, but I can't throw. I'm back to lifting real good, man. I'm really pumped. Knock on wood. I'm lifting 3 or 4 days a week. Getting back to where I was. I love it. What'd you say?
Is that something you can do? Are you on the ping pong grind again with
No, we don't play at all. No, there's no way we can. And I'm not going to try to mention any names, but there's no way we can with the current situation down there. So, but I still see the stuff that you got donated and you got purchased. And I hope that stuff doesn't go to the wayside because I plan on using that for track. So the plyo boxes, the ladders, all that, the kettlebells you bought, I'm going to make sure that stuff stays there because I hope, along with the ping pong, it doesn't, go away. And Jeff and I have been playing old school Nintendo games for about 2 months. We've been playing RBI 2 on Nintendo, and we've been playing Tecmo Bowl. We played RBI 2 for a month, and now we're playing Tecmo Bowl.
Original Nintendo.
Yes, that's what we're doing right now. We play at least 2 games a day. I probably should. Who's listening to this? But I play 2 games a day. We played 2 football games Friday. We played so many baseball games before that. We were really getting into it. It's awesome.
Jeff
Baseball's the best.
Probably equally as good at video games as he is ping pong.
He is. Me and him were pretty even with the baseball, but he ended up winning the World Series. I had Chicago Cubs, and he had Detroit Tigers. This is the 1989 rosters here. And
give me some insight into the 1989 Cubs and Detroit Tigers.
89 Cubs were loaded. They had Ryan Sandberg, Andre Dawson. They had Mark Grace. They had Berryhill. Damon Berryhill. They had the coach for the Pittsburgh Pirates. He's an assistant coach. What's his name? McClendon. Lloyd McClendon. They had a guy named Dwight Smith. They had a real fast outfielder. He was a center fielder, really good. Jerome Walton. And then they had Sutcliffe, and they had Greg Maddux that year. He wasn't with the Braves then. He was pretty young early in his career. That was the first time with the Cubs. And they were pretty good, but Jeff squeezed the series out with Detroit. And Detroit had Lou Whitaker, Alan Trammell, some good guys, but they're getting older. But he just out-hit me and won the 7-game series. But we started Tecmo Bowl playoffs, and we're using the same teams that are in the playoff series right now. So we're doing that right now. Sounds real mature for mid-40s to late 40s special education teachers. So.
Well, I'm pretty disappointed about the ping pong situation.
I know.
Honestly,
I miss it.
That probably would have been a deal breaker for me in my current situation. Yeah. If that was one of the questions proposed was, do you have a ping pong table? and how much time am I allotted each day.
So, hey.
Because we played a lot, and shout out to whoever has the RJB ping pong trophy.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know who's got it. Somebody's got it.
I don't know.
I think Jeff's got it, or somebody took it. I mean, it basically was just me, you, and Jeff, and a little bit of Brody playing. But
also, did you happen to post the very sensual fall picture that me, you, Jeff, and Brody all took? I shouldn't say sensual, but very, how do I put it, prestigious, like where we were all posed up.
I think Jeff still has that. I think he has it. I think he's got that. I don't, but we should have gave that to you.
I was hoping you would have it, and people would point at me and say, "Who's that?" And you'd have
I should put it on. I know I should put it on my cork board in my room.
What happened to that guy?
Yeah, no kidding. Guys, who's that? Well, that's Brent Ingram. He was here for.
He's gone now.
Yeah, he was here for a short time.
Yeah, they said, well, cool.
So you got to train for Parks and Rec tomorrow. On Sunday.
It's it's all right. I mean, like I said, I'll get hours off during the week and stuff, and I'm actually just joined. It's called Climb Nulu. It's just it's like boulders. It's like climbing, indoor climbing.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting out of the whole weightlifting scene. It's boulders, and they have like some 15, 20 foot rock walls with like different levels. They got like 5 different levels. Like a 1 is, it's pretty beginner stuff, like a 5-year-old could do it, but stocky guys like ourselves, it's challenging, but I like it. I like it a lot.
Wow.
So I've been doing that, and I've been trying to get into that a little bit more, but, yeah, I got training tomorrow, and, hopefully it goes well. And I think it will be fun. This job, there's so many like resources and so many different things you can do. You know what I mean? I'm going to miss coaching though. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure you are. But I don't know. I mean, the way things were going, we don't have to go into much detail, but it didn't sound like they were going to support what you were trying to do too well. So I don't, it sounds like to me you made a good decision.
Yeah, it was a smaller school, and we had like 3 power racks and 2 weight benches, and that was that. And you can't really do a strength and conditioning program with, limited resources. But, it is what it is. There's a lot of things I like about education, and there were some things I didn't. And same with this job, and any job, this podcast is called 41 Jobs. You've worked a bunch of jobs you've probably liked, and some you probably didn't like,
Yeah.
So, and then with every job, it's always stuff that you do like and stuff that you don't like. And then, there's people you enjoy working with, like I enjoyed working with you guys last year, and there's people you don't like working with, per se. But I'm excited. It should be fun.
That's good. I hope everything goes well. And hey, we'll try to keep in touch, man. I'll call you again, and we'll do this again just to see what's going on.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, man, well, I'll let you go, and good luck with that new gig, and we'll talk to you later.
All right. Take care, man.
Hey, man, see you.
Bye.
Bye. Well, that was cool. Good way to start the year. Talk to Whatnot and make sure I call him Whatnot because when I worked with him, he'd always say, and whatnot, and we're going to do this, and whatnot. So I used to call him Whatnot, kind of. Nobody knew that was his nickname, or he didn't know that was his nickname, but I'd tell everybody else at school what his nickname was. So I'd always tell him, hey, Whatnot's going to come to lunch, or Whatnot's going to do this. And once he heard about it, he was a little bit, I think he was maybe ticked for about a minute or two, but then, he was cool about it. But it was nice getting to talk to him, so it's nice. He's always got a lot to say, so it's a good way to start the podcast. Hopefully it wasn't too boring, but the cool thing about podcasts, if you don't like it or you want to fast forward it to something good, you can shut it off. It's free, and you don't have to listen to bullcrap commercials usually. Hopefully there's not too many ever, if I have any, but maybe one day I'll get somebody to pay for me to say their name on the air. Hopefully I get to that point, but if not, I don't really care because I'm having a good time doing this anyway. So thanks for listening, if you did listen, and hopefully you'll listen to the next one. I'm going to interview, like I said, the bodybuilder LaJuan Cox and powerlifter Jason Merrill from Indianapolis, a guy I used to go to school with. So check that out, and we will catch you later.